Today, I'm making it clear, to protect our democracy, I support changing the Senate rules. I did not walk in the shoes of generations of students who walked these grounds, but I walked other grounds because I'm so damn old I was there as well. They think I'm kidding, man. Seems like yesterday, the first time I got arrested. Anyway, I know where I stand. I will not yield. I will not flinch. I will defend the right to vote, our democracy against all enemies, foreign and, yes, domestic.
Senate Republicans have exploited arcane rules to block these bills. And let us be clear, the Constitution of the United States gives the Congress the power to pass legislation, and nowhere does the Constitution give a minority the right to unilaterally block legislation.
Last week, President Harris and I stood in the United States Capitol. I spoke to Stacey this morning. We have a great relationship. We got our scheduling mixed up. I've talked with her at length this morning. We're all on the same page, and everything's fine.
I mean, politicians show up with presidents when they have 52% approval ratings. Politicians don't show up with presidents when their approval ratings may be in the 30s. Now, that she's not showing up at an event that was custom made for her.
All four of you signed his letter back in 2017 saying you would oppose changes to the filibuster, that it was important to protect minorities' right to input and all this. I know you feel this bill is particularly important, but I just came from a Republican press conference where they called all of you hypocrites for changing your view on that, and I'm curious what you say to that.
My quick answer is because this is about democracy, not about policy. I answered that in my remarks.
And let me say that as somebody who signed that at the time, we were not where we are today. We're in terms of this continual abuse, really the tyranny of the minority using the filibuster.
Senate rules were just changed to raise the debt ceiling so we wouldn't renege on our debt for the first time in our history, prevent an economic crisis. That was done by a simple majority. And what's been the reaction of Republicans in Georgia? Choose the wrong way, the undemocratic way. To them, too many people voting in a democracy is a problem. So they're putting up obstacles.
If the president's poll numbers are where they at, et cetera, that will not want to be seen on the campaign trail with him, what is the president's feeling about that, and how would he approach that situation?
I think we're talking about a hypothetical that doesn't yet exist. I mean, I would say that the vast majority of members who may face challenging races are people who have advocated for the president's agenda, whether it's the bipartisan infrastructure bill or his commitment to lowering costs for Americans across the country. So not going to speculate on politics, but also I haven't seen evidence of that at this point in time.
But each and every time, Senate Republicans have blocked the way. Republicans oppose even debating the issue. You hear me? I've been around the Senate a long time. I was vice president for 8 years. I've never seen a circumstance where not one single Republican has a voice that's ready to speak for justice now. Even Strom Thurmond came to support voting rights. But Republicans today can't and won't. Not a single Republican has displayed the courage to stand up to a defeated president to protect America's right to vote. Not one. Not one. We have 50-50 in the United States Senate. That means we have 51 presidents. You all think I'm kidding. I've been pretty good at working with senators my career, but man, when you got 51 presidents, it gets harder. Any one can change the outcome. Let the majority prevail. And if that bare minimum is blocked, we have no option but to change the Senate rules, including getting rid of the filibuster for this.